Hello and welcome to the Film School Chronicle, your wire right to the heart of the student film scene of Brisbane, Australia. I'm Bryce and I'm out of practice, and my co-host Carmela Keating is with me here today. How you doing, Mello?
I'm doing great, Bryce. It's awesome to be back. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's a little bit hot, but the best thing is we've got this wicked little spot where we can put our stall because we're at the market day today at QCA at Griffith. And as you can see behind us, we have this lovely board and a whole bunch of good stuff and a whole day worth of recording to get through. So
yes, very, very excited to meet a bunch of new first years, bring on some maybe some people we've had in the past, some existing students, find out what they've been up to and what they're going to be doing this year.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we can just get right into it, yeah?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, first interview coming up. Welcome back. We are joined by our first guest of the day. Hello, Jade, first year at film school. How
Hello,
you doing?
Great, thank you.
So we've dragged you onto the show today, kind of against your will a little bit. You look sort of interested, but like...
I am interested,
Okay.
but like, yeah.
Okay, so first year, how are you finding it so far? You're in your first week.
I actually like it. Like, I actually get up and I'm like, excited to come.
So what are you most looking forward to about film school?
Probably the storytelling side of it.
Yep.
I'm very interested. I think I'm more interested in writing. Like,
Yeah.
even from the first week, I think I've learnt that.
Yeah.
Like to write.
Hi, so we are back with another guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Courtney Hamilton.
Courtney Hamilton, and Courtney, you're starting film at Griffith Film School?
Yes.
Wonderful. So what do you think of Market Day so far?
It's actually really fun and exciting.
Yeah.
I got to learn so much more about Griffith and
Yep.
all the students, and there's so many clubs that I didn't think that
Yeah.
would be here.
So what are you most looking forward to about starting film school?
I think probably exploring more about film,
Yeah.
especially roles. That was one of the main concerns about going into the industry.
Yeah.
Of where do I belong?
Well, you'll have plenty of opportunities to do that. There's so many different projects and everything, and you can just try it out, do different things, and then once you figure out what it is, focus in on that. There's so many projects, so many assignments, so you're not going to be stressed for any of that stuff to do.
Yeah, I did not realize how many assessments would be due.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the assessment timetable, and it's every single week.
Yeah.
And I'm just I signed myself up for this. It's fine.
Yep.
I'm fine.
Well, just remember to anyone who's joining in for first year, we do have quite an extensive mental health support group, not for you necessarily, but for anyone who is finding it incredibly stressful and a bit overwhelming, you can reach out to student services and they will do their best to take care of you.
Yeah, and they're really good people as
Oh, yeah.
well. I had to talk to some of them, and they were just really opening, really welcoming.
Yeah, and most of the tutors are really good with that stuff as well. They'll just, they're very nice about extensions, very understanding. But yeah, I think that's a bit of
That's
a
pretty
deep,
good, yeah.
deep chat.
Awesome. No, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
Hello, we are here with first year Cullen, first year Griffith Film School student. So what are you most looking forward to about starting film school?
Mainly just getting more film knowledge experience
Yep.
and just working with people again is really the main purpose of what I wanted to do. Plus I have a massive passion for film,
Yep.
especially in the horror thriller element of things.
Horror.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Hey.
opportunities at film school to make horror films.
We just slated, I think, 3 or 4 different horror thriller
Yeah.
kind of things this year, so that's for the 30 projects anyway.
Hello, my name is Caleb, and I'm from out Cloncurry. So fair ways out. And
Whoa,
yeah,
Cloncurry,
yeah.
oh my
Excited to be
goodness.
here.
Yeah,
awesome.
well, welcome to Brizzy. So what are you most looking forward to about film school?
Just sort of being able to hone the craft of film a bit more and learn a bit more of what I'll be doing and
Yeah.
where I can sort of go and where my skills can take me.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know any areas at the moment that you're interested in going into?
I know I'm writing and editing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I know I've definitely had been working in those sort of areas a bit myself, but I really want to sort of broaden my horizons a bit,
Yeah.
see what else would be good, and
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, no, you get quite the wide array of stuff in first year. You get to try a bit of everything. So, look forward to giving everything a go.
How you doing, Hannah?
I am so good, boys. How are you?
Pretty good. It's
damn good, yeah.
It's a busy day. We're getting lots of people, lots of
exciting,
lots of
lots going
customers.
on.
How are you finding first week?
Really good, actually.
Awesome.
I think O Week was a really good way to everyone to actually meet each other. So there wasn't even any nerves this week coming in, which was really
That's really
nice.
good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You did a good job. Mentor did a good job.
Thank you.
Good on you, Bryce. So, what are you most looking forward to about film school?
Really, I'm just excited to meet a bunch of people who are better at things than I am. I want to meet people who can teach me things and I can learn as much as possible.
Yeah.
And
That's honestly an awesome approach.
Yeah.
And I don't know if enough people have that mindset in first year.
Yeah.
Because no, that's very fair. Because the best experiences I've had at film school have been working on productions the grade above.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
They know so
They
much
know
more, they
shit,
have
yeah,
experience,
yeah.
all that
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
Some people are
Yeah.
even in the industry doing work as well, and they've got so much to teach and there's so much you can learn from them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was really important to me to like introduce myself to and get to know even you guys. Like I met you guys on like the first day, but
Yeah.
I was like, these people have done exactly what I'm going to do. They're going to be such a great, not a resource, but like you can go to them for things that you don't really.
I use the word resource.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? I don't mean that in like a
That's true.
transactional kind of way.
Yeah.
it's all about the connections, you know? It's
Exactly.
simple, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, welcome back. We've got two new guests. We've got, I believe, Grace and Maggie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Grace, and my aspiration is to be a DOP, and
Right.
I'm in second year.
Second year film student. Awesome. Maggie?
Yeah, I'm Maggie, and I've got the same aspirations. I want a DOP, and I'm studying cinematography at the moment as well.
And you're also in the GSS, so you're our
Yeah.
third GSS member we've had on today.
Yeah,
How are you
I'm-
feeling about it?
I'm good, yeah. I'm the vice president. It's been pretty fun so far, so yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, Grace, you said your aspiration is DOP?
Yeah, I want to jump into like commercials, promotional material.
Yeah.
I have a freelance business, so I'm trying to get more into that. And
Amazing.
I'm doing the cine subject at the moment too.
Feel free to plug that business right now.
Oh,
if you like.
okay.
Yeah.
GN Film, guys.
Whereabouts?
Check it out on Instagram.
Awesome. There you
Yeah,
go. We're gonna
follow
plug.
it.
We love plugs on this show. Maggie, got anything to plug?
GSS.
Yeah, just GSS.
That's it.
Amazing. Okay. What are you guys most excited about this year?
Probably the fact, like the projects, just the nature of them. I
Yeah.
think they're more my thing. I'm really looking forward to, I guess, pushing myself. Like, I'm more inducted into more equipment, so I guess I can get my hands dirty.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Maggie, you got anything to look forward to?
I'm really looking forward to just like learning all the equipment and getting as like ready for the industry as I can.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. That's all we got.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so welcome back. So we don't actually have a student on the show at the moment. We
No.
have a Griffith Film School staff member. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
G'day, my name is Stuart Tyrrell.
Yep.
I've been a Griffith University lecturer for about 14 years, and this is my first student podcast, so treat me well.
Yeah, well,
We'll try our best.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on. What are you as a staff member most looking forward to about 2022?
Well, in terms of the university, I'll be teaching the first years again, so I'll be keen to see what new fresh talent's coming through. The second years, I'm grooming with cinematography at the moment.
Yep.
There's a few promising people, so it'd
I
be
think there's a
great to
couple
see
just
them.
in the audience
Yeah,
here who
we've
are
seen
doing the
a few
cine
faces
course.
walking past.
Yep.
So hopefully they'll do well on the grad slate, helping out on the grad slates,
Yeah.
and some of them are DOPing as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed they do a good job.
Yeah, and personally, I've got a movie coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, we've heard so much about this film.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
is there anything you're able to tell us at the moment?
Well, I was just about to finish the shoot finally after 3 years worth of slogging it.
Yep.
And I've got some boat scenes to shoot, and then a certain flood
Yep.
happened.
Yeah,
And,
wow.
so I've got to wait for the river to be safe again for me to finish, but
Wow.
otherwise I'm in post-production now.
Amazing.
Wonderful. And so I'm sure you found out over the last 2 years of our cohort being at film school that you're quite a popular figure in our cohort.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Our cohort group chat, so named the Cult of Stew. Do you care to comment on that at all?
Well, I think it's the first time I've actually had a fan base at the university, aside from sort of darting of looks in public.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty chuffed about it.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of affection for this cohort. So
Amazing.
Good. And
you know,
obviously that means that when your film does get released, that those first few screenings, those cinemas
They're going to be filled
full.
up wherever you're
Oh,
screening
yeah,
it.
Yeah. You're my army for publicity.
Brilliant.
Bryce, anything from you?
No, I think we're all covered there. We're going to
Awesome.
finish up.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
you
for
so
coming
much.
on. All right, hello and welcome back. I'm joined by two GSS representatives. I've got Annie Parry and Jared Marchia. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a good day. It's a good market day today. I was not sure how it was going to go, but so far I've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, pretty busy.
How about you guys?
Yeah, no, it's going well. Yeah, had a lot of people stop by.
What are you guys planning? What is the plan for the GSS over the next couple months?
Well, the first and foremost, most important thing, one of our biggest events is our launch party.
Yep.
2 weeks from today, it's on the 31st of March. It's one of the favorites among members. Yeah.
I know it's pretty much my favorite.
Oh yeah,
I love
no,
launch
I really
parties.
liked it too. Actually, when I was a member last year. So and it's a great deal. Like members get 2 free drinks,
Yep.
free entry, free pizza. There's a DJ photographer. It's really great. So that's like the first thing, and then we also have a first year's picnic on the 25th to get to know all the new first years and everything. Welcome into GFS and everything.
Yeah.
So those are the biggest things, and then But it's just a bunch of screenings, a bunch of fun, a bunch of trivia, good times.
All
Good
right,
times,
amazing.
pretty much.
So when this episode comes out, it'll be about Monday next week. Will the early bird sale still be available?
They will not.
They will not.
They will
okay.
not.
Well, unfortunately, I can't try and convince people to get in on it early.
yeah,
I can
it's
say
still-
you're too late. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only $5 more after early bird ends, so like.
So $25 to sign up, and that gets you to everything for the year, right?
Absolutely, yeah, and free
Amazing.
entry to launch, yeah, and then a bunch of screenings. Like aiming for about 10.
All right.
So a bunch
So
of events.
I know last year GSS did trivia nights and that kind of thing. Anything else you guys have planned that's a little bit different this year we can be looking forward to?
So I think we're doing a Marvel night at some point, or superheroes. I know. Oh god.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I think there's gonna be dress ups. I also think we're doing something
Yeah,
Halloween,
we wanna
possibly.
do some, yeah, we love
Halloween
dressing up,
thing?
so
Yeah.
Oh
we're
my
doing
God.
like
Going all
maybe
out.
a back to try to party.
Yeah.
We want to do some alumnus nights as well. Like,
Oh, that's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So a few new things lined up. Yeah, we most importantly, we want to do a double screening of Spy Kids and Shark Boy Lava Girl. We want to have a nostalgia night.
You guys have got it.
Oh,
I
we
don't
do.
know how. Yeah, I've got no words for that one. That's
I know.
brilliant. That's just
Fantastic,
genius.
right? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am incredibly excited now, more than I was before. Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, great.
I'm finding it hard to host now because I'm so excited for that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Awesome. Best of luck with GSS for the year.
Thank you.
We've got another returning guest, Christy Corkill. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. It's been a while. It's been a little while since we had you on the
has
show.
been a bit. Yeah.
How's things? How's film school?
It's good. I mean, I'm only in my third day
Yeah.
so far, but right into cinematography, so it's good so far.
So what are you most looking forward to about second year?
I'm just keen to be a little bit more hands-on with everything. Obviously, first year's very basic. Yeah, super keen to like get on set more. Really excited for episodic.
Yeah, for
Next
sure.
try.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I think you're very fortunate this year. You get some more time to prepare and for episodic, really get to hone the craft of whatever you want to be
Before
doing.
just jumping into the deep end.
Yes.
Just quickly though, what do you have a role in mind that you'd love to do on episodic content?
I would love to DOP or direct.
Yep.
But I don't really know what the pitching process is,
Yeah.
so I guess we'll see. But
Well, I think we're rather familiar with that, Bryce. So
Yeah.
if you need any help at all, feel free to reach out to us.
yay, thank you.
And anyone listening in, just
Seriously,
hit up the third
yeah.
years. We had a lot of practice pitching, and oh boy, is it intense and is it stressful. So any help you can get is probably going to be good.
Yay.
Awesome. All right, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thanks, guys.
So we're joined now by two more film students, Bailey and Drew. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Yeah, you're
I'm good.
That's good. Okay, so Bailey, we'll start with you. We'll come across. What are you most looking forward to about second year?
I'm excited for the episodic content. I think that'll be fun. But I don't know. I just like getting out of the house, so
Yeah.
any reason to be here.
Very nice. And Drew, you can speak to the experience
Yeah, I mean,
of episodic. You were on Bryce and my production last year. Yeah.
I was. It was fun. I was there as a BTS.
Yeah.
We got some nice little shots, photos, and that. It was fun. Nice little set as well from you guys.
sure.
But yeah.
Okay, so right now we are joined by two second-year film students. We've got here today Jack and Campbell. How are you doing?
Doing great, yeah, I love it, yeah.
Yeah, having a good time at Market Day.
If there's any first-year listeners, what would be some advice that you have for first years?
Try everything you can without overloading your plate.
Yep.
I was fortunate enough to have a good friend of mine who's actually been on this podcast before, Nathan Simmons.
Nathan Simmons.
Yeah, he actually got me onto 2 grad slates.
Awesome.
Best decision I ever made.
Yeah, for
Getting
sure.
on there, getting in, having a crack, even if you're not confident.
Yep.
The third years don't expect you to be able to make a film on your own. They know you're brand new. You tell them what you have done, what you haven't done, and you just try to do what you can and be invaluable on set. And they'll appreciate it, and you'll have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just imagine I said that answer just way better.
Way better. Oh, wow. No, that was very insightful. Thank you.
Thank you.
so
Oh,
much,
no, it
Jack.
just took a
Campbell,
lot out of me,
I think
really.
you did your best. Hello, welcome back. We are joined by
Returning guest.
Returning guest.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. It's my long-awaited return.
Absolutely.
So,
So keen to have you back. So, what is in store for you this year?
And is it grad slates?
a lot of grad slates, yes.
Yo.
Yeah, I've been approached by a few people for grad slates.
For composing, right?
Yes,
so
very
to anyone
exciting.
who's joining you and doesn't know, we actually are on really good terms with a lot of composers at the con. And we try and grab them onto our projects so we can get soundtracks
Yes.
and scores for our films.
Get me while you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Cole's a busy man, but I'm sure he's got many connections for some enterprising first or second years looking to find some scores for their films.
Hi, my name is Dagoberto Murrieta Lagos, and I am also one of the founding fathers of the Griffith Tap Society.
Excellent.
Radio, so what exactly does the Tap Society mean to you?
For me, ever since I was a little child, I've had, coming from Mexico, clean water, in our society, it was a bit hard to come by. It was more common to running into Coke than to Coca-Cola than clean water. So now that I've been fortunate enough to live in Australia and Brisbane, I decided I really want to make a change in this world. So for me, the Griffith Tap Society is more about. It's a way of life.
Hello and welcome back. We're joined by Cooper from the Griffith Tap Society. You want to tell us a bit about that?
Hello. So the Griffith Tap Society it's tricky to explain, but it's his take that turned into something good. Okay, so the Griffith Tap Society, it does many things. But I think the main goal of it is to educate and inform people about the importance of hydration and just have a good time.
If you're curious about this piss take of a club more, you can go and check them out on Facebook at Griffith Tap Society. It's a good laugh. I can guarantee that at least. Sweet. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Cooper.
Hi, so we are joined now by Talia Miller, a fellow third year, who is directing a grad slate this year.
Woo!
Yeah, so
congratulations first off.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
And your production, the adult store, right? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So it's about 3 18-year-olds who go into an adult store for the first time, and they kind of all go on their individual journeys and overcome a lot of internal obstacles of like shame and embarrassment, and it's all about sex positivity and just having those conversations around sex and shame. And they all come together at the end, and you see them really being honest and vulnerable.
Yeah. I, as someone who got to do production project development over the summer with you, I think it's one of those awkward comedies that is like very, very relatable no matter who you are. So
I remember the first time I even heard about the project, I was like, oh, that is brilliant.
Instant win.
Instant win. So
everyone's been incredibly supportive, and I love, like, ever since writing it, everyone wants to share their first time experience with me, and it just like feeds into it. I just try and channel it into
I know we here at the Chronicle cannot wait to see how it turns out at the end. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Amazing work.
All the best.
Thank you.
All right, we're back again. We're joined this time by newly found First AD, Sarah. So First AD for the third year grad slate, Nino.
Yeah, that's right.
Great, good stuff.
All right. Me? It's so fucking loud. So am I allowed to swear? It's really fucking loud.
Yeah, it's mental. So, first ADing, that's pretty cool. As you've just told us, you've already done a script breakdown.
Yeah, 2 days in, we're done.
Right, wonderful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm behind. So, what are you most looking forward to about your final year of film school?
Finishing. It's good. Grad slate's good. You just get to make a project all year, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Nervous at all? Stressed at all? No, coming in chill?
Pretty nonchalant.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, starting off tired, so that's never a good sign, but that's all right.
Hello, welcome back. We've got ourselves a third year this time. How you doing? Introduce yourself if it please you.
I just came out of a class, so
we
went straight from here, so let's go.
Yeah. So, Fia.
Fia.
We've met before. We've worked together before.
We have.
How are you finding market day today?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I just got here, but energy's good. The vibes are good.
It's a good vibe.
I didn't expect to see so many people.
Yeah, we've got a lively one
this
year. No, it's good. I'm happy it's lively because we've got lots of people we want to bring on the show today.
You're getting towards the end of COVID and everything. Things can also almost return to normalcy.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
So what are you working on this year for third year?
I will be working with
Schrodinger's. Right.
Very cool. I'll be an art director / warp costume.
Amazing.
I don't know. I'm pretty nervous. I've never really worked on such a big production. Only just really short films. So.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people are in the same boat this year, going into grad slate and these huge projects and everything. But I'm sure everything's going to work out in the end, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello, and we are back with the Film School Chronicle. Who is this guy?
Surprise guest, cameraman Sandra Carrion. How you doing, Sandra?
I'm doing good. It's nice to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Every so often.
I disagree.
Actual real surprise guest, we have Sarah Stone.
Woo. Newly confirmed DOP of Otter and Fox, a third year grad slate. We're all very excited for.
What movie do you think most inspired you to join film school?
Oh wow.
Okay. It's hard.
Top of your head.
The first one that comes to mind is Back to the Future, but then also it's like sitting in the cinema for Endgame or Infinity
Just that
War.
Feeling
that feeling of I need to be a part of something like that one day.
Makes you feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love it.
Brilliant answer, Sarah. Great
Thank
work.
you.
Hi, so we are joined now by fellow third year Maya Jorgensen, who is going to be directing the upcoming grad slate, Solitude. Maya, how are you today?
I'm really good.
So, what can you tell us about Solitude?
So Solitude is actually going to be filmed in Winton, so I'm really excited about that.
If you
It's
don't
a
know,
psychological thriller.
Winton is in the outback, in outback Queensland.
Yeah, psychological thriller / drama. It's about like the codependency between two friends that kind of like disintegrates when substance abuse is introduced into the.
Right.
It's a very exciting concept. I find it most interesting to have so someone who, you've got connections to Australia, but you yourself are Canadian.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think like outback thriller is probably like one of the genres that is actually like Australia is actually known for.
Yeah.
So I find it most interesting, that you've come over here, embraced our culture, love Australia, and want to make something Australian.
Yeah. Well, I'm like so much about traveling. I love to travel, and I'm not going to be in Australia permanently, so I thought, what better way to like utilize my time here than to shoot in the outback. So I thought that'd be like a lot of fun.
For sure.
Yeah, I think sometimes it can be taken for granted by some of us who have, just grown up with it. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, during my time here, I've definitely I didn't really watch that many like Australian films or any content, but obviously studying the degree here, we've had to do that a lot, and I've really fallen in love with the kind of Australian drama genre.
Yeah.
So I was definitely wanting to like incorporate that as well as like thriller, because who doesn't love a little bit of blood, right?
All right, well, all the best shooting in Winton. I
Thank
hope it
you
all goes
so
as
much.
smoothly as it can go.
Yes. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course, thanks.
All right, we're back once again, and we've got Ethan Stewart Hensley with us. How you doing, Ethan?
Good.
He's got a Hot Wheels car. Brilliant. So, unfortunately, your pitch did not get through for grad slate.
Yes.
Oh,
You probably already heard this with Mello.
Oh,
anyway,
no,
so-
Mello, we haven't talked about Mello today.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so, and you're kind of weighing up your options of like where you want to go, what project you want to be on, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to jump into long form development, right?
Yeah, so I had a meeting with Dean yesterday.
Yeah.
Talked about, jumping into long form. Also just applying for a shit ton of internships. Are we allowed to swear?
You can swear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Applying for a shit ton of internships. Just in the area that I want to work in, which is like online content creation. So applying, he gave me a big document. Was like, hey, look at these. Look at which ones focus on online development. I went through them last night. Kind of got a folder, and I'm going to email a bunch of companies for internships.
Wicked.
And so it's kind of taking a bad situation, kind of making what I want out of it. So because I've only got like 40 credit points left, I can just do long form for the whole year.
That's
and
awesome.
so it's just applying for internships and kind of just getting out there and trying to not be, just wallowing in your own self-pity.
So despite obviously not getting the pitch in and everything, you're still excited for your third year, I hope?
Yeah, it's more or less just making it my own and applying for those internships, seeing what happens.
And trying to make something of it,
Yeah, no, Dean gave me some great advice with applying for internships, what to say and not to be like, hey, hire me. It's more like, hey, I'm working on this, this, and this. I'm really keen to do this, this, and this. I hear you guys are doing this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Would love to hear from you. Instead of just like, pick me. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you got to show.
You got to
when
do
have
your
the drive.
research, get
Yeah.
involved, like understand what they're doing, and show how you can be a part of what they're doing.
Yeah. So since I'm only doing long form, I should have more time to apply for internships and go for them.
Yeah.
And my goal for this year is to kind of have a job or have something lined up before I leave.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like not a waste.
Yeah, amazing.
And we're back once again. We're actually joined here now with our editor, Jacob Keane. And
I'm back.
He's back. And Abby Southern, third year at Griffith Film School. Abby, how are you?
I'm good.
How are you enjoying Market Day?
It's very hectic. I got a lot of freebies and I got a Spider-Man tattoo. The highlight of my day.
Yeah, as if you're not coming back here post-grad just for the free popcorn. If you had to sort of maybe narrow down a movie that made you think, oh, I want to go into film school, this is great, I'm like, this is an experience for me. It's probably hard.
No, I have one. It's not your typical film school
Say it.
movie.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Say it.
Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Okay, there we go.
I knew it. So what about Hunger Games Catching Fire really caught your attention then?
Other than the fact that it's the Hunger Games, and I had an unruly obsession with that movie.
True.
Francis, why have I forgotten? Francis Lawrence is just a beautiful, beautiful man, and the shots in that film are beautiful.
Welcome back. We are joined by two fellow third years, Mitchell Watson and Seth Griffiths-Temps. How are we doing today?
We're doing good. How are you doing?
Doing very well. So, lads, you've got some a big year ahead. Yeah. What are you working on?
I'll let Seth start with that.
Yeah, so look, if things don't fall apart in the next few days, I am directing my final year film called Schrodinger's. Well, that's all I need to know.
I am not directing a film, unfortunately. No, I'm going to first AD on a film called Solitude, and the idea we're going to be shooting out in Winton for that, so it's going to be a really, really unique experience, and I'm really looking forward to it.
No, that one is going to be awesome. So we've had Maya on today as well, but from your perspective, what can you tell us about Solitude?
So it's going to be unique in terms of the grad slates in the I think we're going to get a lot more of like the landscape of Winton as a character in this thing, as opposed to, like we're really going to try and incorporate it as much as we can into this. It's like I've seen some of the photos. I haven't been out there myself. Maya and a couple of the other crew have. It's like it's beautiful.
Oh, it's nice. It's awesome.
I really just can't wait to get in there and just check it all out. It's going to be really cool.
And Seth, speaking of characters, so what can you tell us about Schrodinger's?
Schrodinger's is what I'd like to call an anti-rom-com. It's pretentious as fuck. Hearing that come out of my mouth right now, but we're going to continue. It's built around the trope of like the fallen in love montage. If you've seen the start of Shrek 2, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And making that something tangible and subverting that, like, because the characters don't want it, and the characters can see it. It's playing with the future, it's playing with drinking, it's playing with this fear that a lot of people our age have, and just tackling dating apps as well. Dating apps suck.
They do.
That's without going into too much spoilers.
Okay, so we're joined right now by Andy, who is the course convener, the senior staff member in charge of everything TV at Griffith Film School. How are you, Andy?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
As a staff member, what are you excited for in the world of TV at Griffith Film School this year?
Well, I guess, first of all, excited there's a whole bunch of first years who've arrived who we get to enthuse with TV and the possibilities of what you can do with multi-camera television and in the studio and doing outside broadcasts. And also just got television outside broadcast starting in T1, which was always exciting and fun to get off campus and go out to, in our case, another campus, this time Nathan campus, for a completely different sport to cover, doing five-a-side soccer, which is different, so that's exciting. Also, this year, we've just, with the successful grad slate pitches being announced a couple of days ago, we've got Madeline Abbott's Amplifier project, which is a live music, multi-camera, on-location outside broadcast. And super excited about that happening and coming up because it's the first live music multi-cam show we've done. So very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, that's a very exciting project. For everyone who's listening, watching, that's one to look out for because that is basically putting on a concert for 2 nights, I think, in Fortitude Valley.
Yeah, at the Triffid in Fortitude Valley.
Yeah, so they're gonna be advertising that one a lot because they need to fill out that venue with everyone they possibly can.
And that's right. Well, and ideally, everyone who's at Griffith Film School should come to that gig, pay to get in to help fund the project, and bring as many of their friends and family as they possibly can.
I mean, I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there?
Oh, I'm going to be.
Oh, awesome.
I'm going to be there.
Andy, come say hi to Andy. Show up to that one.
And we are back to the Film School Chronicle. You might be noticing it's only crew at the table right now.
Yes.
But I think it's long overdue that we ask Carmelo some questions. So let's get into it. Carmelo, what are you excited for going into third year?
Okay, going into third year, I'm just excited to be back at uni. Second year was a rather difficult time for me, just due to me just not. I don't think I was ready for everything that happened last year. It was a hectic year. I had to relearn life balance, that sort of thing. So I'm keen to give everything a red hot crack. I'm going to be one of 2 producers for TV Outside Broadcast to start the year off, producing Otter and Fox, Ben Rowan's wacky friend comedy, crime comedy thing. Yeah, it's a really fun project. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Jacob, you pass over questions to you.
So with with producing, is there any worries or kind of doubts you have about this massive project you have to undertake and somehow complete by the end of the year?
There's always worries to be had about producing. I'd be foolish to say that, I'm not concerned about some things. The thing is that the overwhelming feeling of excitement outweighs any concerns. I think I have a lot of faith in the project. It's really fun. It's a really fun idea. We've got an awesome crew we've put together. I think I've just got to try and stay on top of things as best as one can.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the year ahead, yeah.